We all know that smoking, diabetes, and heart disease are very detrimental to our health. But would you be surprised if I told you that not exercising regularly is even worse? A 24-year study done by the Cleveland Clinic showed that not exercising is harder on your body than heart disease, smoking, and diabetes. The physical and mental health of the average human being is declining, and COVID-19 isn't helping. A study done in UK by Alzheimer Public Health Emergency Collective found that unhealthy eating is on the rise and exercising is going down. Another study showed that in January of 2019, 1 in 10 Americans suffered from depression and anxiety. Today, that number has risen to 4 in 10 suffering from anxiety and depression. In my study and survey of my fellow peers, 50% reported feelings of anxiety and depression daily. Also, 50% had trouble falling asleep at the desired time. I have researched countless hours of the effects of exercising on the human body. I have exercised regularly throughout my life and have seen the positive effects on me. I've also not exercised at times and seen how it negatively affects my health. I also have family members who have severe health conditions from not exercising regularly. Today, I want to invite you to do something that will leave you in high spirits and well rested. First, I want to prove the detrimental effects that little to no physical exercise or activity has on your body. Second, I want to provide a fact-based solution to this problem. And finally, I want to describe the benefits of the solution I provide. Let's begin by discussing the relationship between not exercising and bad health. By not exercising regularly, our health deteriorates, as I will illustrate in this example. In 2016, the World Health Organization observed people worldwide. This study was done with 9 million people across 168 countries. These test subjects recorded their daily activities, and this is what was found. In richer countries, there was a higher percentage of people who did not work out on a regular basis, and in poorer countries it was found that there was a lower percentage of people who did not work out on a regular basis. They also found that a quarter the population of the world, that's 1.4 billion people, were not exercising enough. That's 1.4 billion people who have an unnecessary risk to disease. These diseases include but aren't limited to diabetes, heart disease, dementia, and a multitude of cancers. Even worse, America is one of the countries that is the least active. 40% of Americans don't get enough exercise, and that number is on the rise. That pandemic has not helped, partially due to limited access to gyms and equipment, and also people suffering from depression and anxiety as they have to quarantine and have little human interaction. The numbers for depression is even higher among young adults ages 18 to 26, being 56% reporting depression and anxiety. This is probably a lot due to a sudden loss of income, schooling, and a loss of structure in life. In my personal survey done, I found out that 85% of you have a desire to work out more than you do now. And it's a common thing for one to desire to work out more. I think most people do, but what's more difficult is to actually do it. And do we actually do it? No, we usually don't. But I hope through this speech that I can persuade you to act on those desires. I also found in the survey that many of you everyone reported having low energy and brain fog at least sometimes throughout the day, and many had trouble going to bed on time. Now that I've outlined the problem of not exercising, I want to talk about the solution. A solution often mentioned and we hear about are doing little physical activities throughout the day to get our heart rates up. Some say you can use the stairs instead of the elevator. Some say you can go on a walk. Some say you can walk your dog. While these are not all bad things, they're not high-intensity workouts that greatly improve your health. Dr. Sanjay Gupta, a leader in his field of the study of the human body, said, high-intensity workouts are crucial and most effective in raising your metabolism, helping in weight loss, and avoiding heart disease. In order to elongate our lives by decreasing our chances of getting diabetes, heart disease, cancer, we must exercise with intensity on a regular basis. The best way to do this varies depending on our situation and our physical fitness at this moment, but a good way to start is to map out a routine, to set aside an hour or more each day, or at least 3 to 4 times a week, to go and exercise vigorously. All of you guys said you had at least an hour of free time in my survey, and instead of using that free time to pick up the remote, go and pick up your tennis shoes. Dr. Sanjay explains what a high-intensity workout is. He said it's a high, intense workout at a short interval, usually a minute, then taking a break and repeating it over a course of 45 minutes to an hour. Honestly, there are unlimited benefits to working out, but I wanted just to outline a few. First, it makes us happier. Working out releases endorphins. It's like a drug. It reduces anxiety, helps us release stress. Working out gives us more energy. A study done by Timothy W. Putes took a group of otherwise healthy young adults who reported unnatural fatigue. After 6 weeks of exercising regularly and intensely, they all reported improved energy levels and not having as much brain fog. Regular exercise also improves sleep quality. It obviously improves muscle strength and bone strength. Regular exercise reduces the risk of disease. And honestly, the benefits of exercising regularly are endless. You might think that you're young and invincible and you don't need to work out. To argue this, I would like to expose the dilemmas. Not many things are more important than your physical health. You might think that school and work are really important right now to provide for your future, but all that will be futile and worthless if you don't have your health to enjoy down the road. Another way I like to argue this is net benefit. The advantages of working out regularly outweigh not having time. You'll feel better physically and mentally, and honestly, you'll have more energy and you may even get more done when you work out. Not exercising endangers your life, and there's no excuse not to. Now that we've covered this objection, let's picture our lives if we did not exercise regularly. Imagine you're 55 years old, you haven't exercised regularly throughout your lives. You have type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, you've just found out that you have cancer and fallen into a deep depression. You're always tired, you can't sleep. And I know this sounds dark, but at least you watched The Office 7 times with all that free time. Now let's look at the positive side. You're 55 years old and you have had a routine of working out through the past 25 years regularly. You have no chronic disease. Your peers marvel at your energy and how much you can get done in a day. And you have a positive outlook and zest for life. There are very serious consequences to not working out regularly, but there are awesome rewards as well. I urge everyone to work out 3 to 4 times a week because being inactive causes huge health problems both mentally and physically. But working out regularly 3 to 4 times a week in a vigorous way has unlimited benefits. These benefits is a life that can only be improved through these exercises. Now let's take a step in the right direction. Start at a pace that's comfortable for you. Many times we start working out and we go too hard and we burn out and we quit after just a little while. Get through the first couple weeks and I promise you it'll get better and you'll enjoy it. Great men and women don't become great overnight. Little things they do each day is what ultimately makes them great men and women. Regular vigorous exercise is the key to becoming the best version of yourself and living a full, happy life.